5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We gotta get out of this town!
Yeah, and go where? Where are we gonna go?
I'll tell you where. Someplace warm. A place where the beer flows like wine. Where beautiful women instinctively flock like the salmon of Capistrano. I'm talking about a little place called...
Oh, the good life.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the wonderful, the hilarious Mr. Rob Copland, ladies and gentlemen!
I love it and I need it.
Keep going. That's right. Keep the pace and stick with it. You've got a long way to go. Half an hour is great. I love it. Well done, guys. You're doing well. Easy. Come on, Rob. I'm so proud of you. Keep it going. That's it. Come on, let's get...
I'm sorry. How are we doing? Are we well? Yeah. Are you sleeping at the minute? Are you staying hydrated? Are we well within ourselves? Woo! What if this was my whole act? I'm not actually a comedian. I've just gathered you here to make sure you're all right. Have you considered the importance of regular fossing, madam? Are we well? That's all comedy is. It's just... Everything I'll do from this point on is just an elaboration of... I'm sorry, I am sorry. I have to make a big apology at the top. Has anybody seen me live? Anyone of you guys? A few of you. So these guys all know. I'm not actually a solo act. Oh God, it's empty back there, isn't it? I'm not actually a solo act. I normally perform with a... I normally have a gospel choir with me. I'm serious. They're always behind me, backing me up like a fucking hype man in a gypsy call-out video. You know? Harmonising on all my classic punchlines. I'll come up here, do one of my razor-sharp classics like, guys. Guys, have you ever noticed, right? Have you ever noticed that Ladbrokes is an anagram of broke lads? And broke lads are their target demographic. What are the odds? Let's do it again, This time you're my gospel choir. Guys, have you ever noticed the popular bookies, Ladbrokes, is actually is an anagram of broke lads. And get this, broke lads are their target demographic. What are the odds? What are the odds? It's like they're all here. Beautiful. Who was born in the 90s? Yeah! What year were you born? 80. Get the fuck out. I was born in the 90s. Love the 90s! Woo! This one's for the 90 kids. Here's an impression of my celebrity lookalike. Here he is. Hello, it's Eddy! Head from heart attack there. I'm 28. 28. Can't remember the last time I had a proper game of hide and seek. Can't. Anyone? Anyone playing right now? Good place to hide. It's underground. I like your style. Somewhere in Peckham, there's just some idiot. 98, 99, 100. Graham! I've got a theory. I reckon if you shout any name loud enough, you'll get their attention. As long as you open up a window, Graham! Just get 3 Grahams at the door. I heard my name, so I came. You got to go in loud. If you go in quiet, Graham. You just get a bunch of cats coming. Graham. Can't remember the last time I had a proper game of hide and seek. I tried to instigate a little sesh the other day. I was at my girlfriend's house. She left the room, so I thought a bit of fun. Tucked myself behind the old curtains there. But then all our housemates came home. All our housemates came home, and then they sat on the sofa and started talking about how happy they were I'd gone home. Ooh. Oh, no. And then they moved on to some pretty scathing stuff about how immature they think I am. Ooh, which put me in a tight situation, because in that moment, yeah, maybe. I'd do well to convince the jury otherwise, wouldn't I? Burst out. Oh, what did you say? Immature? Will you call that immature? Oh, yeah. Do you call that immature? Huh? Big grown middleman finger in your face. Look at yourselves, huh? Sitting around bitching about your housemate's boyfriend. Eating your frubes and your mini cheddars. At this hour, you'll ruin your dinner! Grow up. Back in the day, though, B in the D, I was the man. I was the best at hide and seek. I swear, I could have gone pro. I swear to God, I could have gone pro. They sent out scouts to see me in action. They couldn't find me. Too good of anything. And I'll tell you my secret, right? This doesn't leave this basement, right? This is my secret. If I was seeking, I'd hide. Simple. Don't complicate it, simple. If I was seeking, I'd hide. Where? Preferably in a beanbag, okay? Your basic beanbag, it's got 2 layers, outer layer, inner layer, that's where the beans are. That's where I'm going. Careful now. Lower myself down on into that. All the way in. One must become the bean. You have to think like a bean, you become the bean. Like water in a glass. Oh, careful of spillages, we won't leave any clues behind, would we? It's not a treasure hunt, is it? All the way. God, this chair's wobbly. I mean, this beanbag's on it. I'll zip it up around my neck. And then I'll paint my face. Like a Hello Kitty cushion. now it's just a waiting game. And I could wait for hours, yeah? Days, if needs be. Eventually the hiders, they get bored. Come out of hiding. Now they're looking for me. I got you right where I want you, baby. You thought you'd been hiding this whole time? You were sick and you didn't even know it. But I'm so well hidden, it's going to take them ages to find me. They're looking around, getting bored, tired, agitated. After the hours have ticked by, that beanbag in the corner with the Hello Kitty cushion on it, starting to look pretty inviting. As soon as their ass hits my face, it's game over. Hello, Kitty. That's just seeking. That's just seeking. If I was hiding, forget it. Forget it! I'm taking the batteries out the smoke detector, putting my birth certificate in the toaster. I'm cutting off my fingerprints, I'm flushing them down the toilet on a megabus heading west. I'll change my name to Keith, get a job at a local driving range collecting the balls. You'll never see me again! Unless, of course, you happen to visit said driving range, but even then, good luck getting close enough for a proper look, yeah? I've got a mattress strapped on my back and a cricket helmet on. What have you got? One glove and a gilet? You can't just run out onto the range. It's the first rule of the range. Get off the range! Even if you think it's me. That was 20 years ago. He's frozen to the spot. Doesn't know what to do. Kind of like I was behind the old curtain there. With the housemates in it. I didn't really burst out and stick my middle finger in all their faces. That would have been immature. Just waited until they all went to sleep, quietly let myself out, got on the first megabus heading west. Changed my name to Rob and I started doing stand-up comedy. They'll never see me again. Unless I make it onto TV one day. They'll be at home, channel surfing, news, boring. Panel show, boring. Comedy, huh? Keith? That was 20 years ago! I've just realised that joke don't make sense because I'm not 40. A whole run at the Fringe. Yeah. Just a bit of fun, guys. We'll go. Yeah, my life is just like it's just a succession of different identities, or as most people call them, games of hide and seek. Used to be a bodybuilder. What? I was a bodybuilder. You might not look at it to think of me, but you're forgetting this, right? Professional bodybuilding, it's not all about the... It's not all about the... Is it? In the competitions, I'd score a 0 for physique, 10 for technique, get through to the finals on a technicality. 9 times out of 10, that was a top 5 finish. It wasn't glamorous money, but I made it work. The judges didn't know what to think. It looks like a packet of cheese strings found its way into a packet of baby bells. He's got the technique of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but the body of that kid from Stuart Little 2. What's that? I was also in a boy band for a bit. That was my fave. Loved that. Great times with the lads. We were a Backstreet Boys cover band. There was 8 of us in the group. 8. We all wanted to be Nick, obviously. He was like the Robbie of the group, wasn't he? Backstreet Boys cover band. There was 8 of us. 8 Nicks. We We only had one microphone though, so we kind of had like the stage presence of like a queue for a Portaloo at a festival. Or just kind of like trying to... I'll show you what it looked like. I'll show you what it looked Happy times. I miss the Knicks. I miss the 90s. I miss that. Life was easier in the 90s. I just kind of rollerbladed everywhere and collected stuff, you know? Them things? Pogs. Let's hear it for Pogs. Beanie Babies. What? Lizards, chameleons, geckos. Lots of lizards. Mainly lizards, actually. I didn't actually have any of them. I don't have any Pogs either. A couple of Beanie Babies. But they were just lizards. A lot of lizards. Oh, what a lot of lizards. I was like, ooh, my bedroom was like a terrarium. So many lizards. Drove my dad up the wall. He'd be at my door. Robert! I know you're in there, Robert. Open the door. I know I can see their tail sticking out from under the door, Robert. This is where they are from. They're everywhere. Put it up to him. I found a chameleon in the fridge earlier. He was on the cheese. Turned himself yellow, Robin. I almost melted him. Oh, it's grown a chameleon on fucking toast. Get your rollerblades on. You're going to be late for Deborah's funeral. Miss you, Deb. I was hyperactive as a child. Drove my mum to meditation. As a child, I was so hyperactive. As an adult, I drove her to a silent retreat. Dropped her off with a sleeping bag and her earplugs. Don't know why she needs them. I said to her when I dropped her off, I said, Mum, have I driven you to this? Like, I know I've driven you to this, but have I driven you to this? And I got shushed by a man in flip-flops. Loudest of all the shoes, surely. You're around shushing people when you're wearing a military drum roll as footwear. Walking around like an offbeat jazz snare solo. Shushing people, fucking cape on. Fucking Captain Shush. Surveyor of the silence. Shh, fuck you, Captain Shush. Jeez Louise. I don't really know how to set up this next bit. Sound boy. Yes. Sound slapped. Surveyor of the noise. How much of an apple do you eat?
All of it.
The whole thing?
Yeah, core of it.
Yeah, boo. How much of an apple do you eat? The whole thing? What is it? How much of it am I going to eat?
Best bit of the song.
You can do it, Chris!
What do I do with the straw? What do I do with the straw?
I've got a girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah. I love her. You're the apple of my eye. Met her on an app. Yeah, it can be done. Found true love on a dating app. The Weatherspoons table service app. Oh yeah, baby. Well, I know how to play. Saw her at the end of the bar, so mysterious. Sent her over a full English. Eggs scrambled like my heart. Never look back. If I could live in any time or any place and I could beat anybody, I'd live in the Wild West. And I'd be a tobacco salesman, yeah. I'd roll into town, top of my horse, down a long and dusty track. And when I get there, I'll be like, what? Anybody want to buy some tobacco? Go rolling tobacco. We got chewing tobacco. Powdered tobacco. Goes up your nose, makes you feel real good about yourself. Townsfolk would gather round. Bravest son of a bitch amongst them step forwards from the crowd, and he'd be like, why in the heck are you naked, sir? What in the hell is tobacco? You believe this? Believe this coward? I'll be like, come here! Yes, sir! You, sir! Yonder! Come here. Well, why don't you just smoke up? Find out for yourselves. That's that bit. I drew a little man in my notebook. Drew a little man in my notebook and forgot all about him. Forgot all about him. Out of the mind. I find him like a week later. Flipping through, looking for something, anything to say up here. And there he is. All right, mate. There he is. And then I realised, hang on a second. I haven't given him any ears, guys. Not one. Not two. No ears. I'm only human, so I drew some on. Uh-oh, wait a second. Oh. I've drawn him in black. I've just gone and given him ears and with a blue pen. You fucking idiot! You fucked it up like you fuck everything up. Blackhead blue ears, that's not on! I've ruined this day, I've ruined mine! That's all I can think about. Blackhead blue ears. I try and put it out of my mind. I shut the book, I leave him. A week goes by, but it's all I'm thinking about. Blackhead blue ears, blackhead blue ears, blackhead blue ears. Haunting me. Trying to get to sleep one night. Blackhead blue ears, blackhead blue ears. So I get out of bed, I run over to my desk, I open it up, and there he is. Blackhead blue ears. And I realise, hang on a second. This is not a problem. This is an opportunity to be creative, Robert. Here's the logic. It's a cold day. He's got blue ears from the wind. I use a red pen, give him red lips, because I haven't even done them yet. Pink lips from the cold. Blue ears from the cold. It's all gravy. So I get my red pen, I go over to the desk, I draw him on a little mouth, he looks up at me and he says, haven't you got bigger fish to fry, mate? Like writing some proper fucking jokes! I just scribbled him out, Come on, just scribble him out! 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 It's a weird one to end on, isn't it? Thank you so much for your time, guys. I really, I appreciate so much that you come down tonight. Really, really made my life. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Mwah.